U.S. grand jury has approved the first charges stemming from special counsel Robert Mueller's probe into Russian meddling in the 2016 election and possible collusion with Donald Trump's campaign, according to multiple news reports. The charges are sealed under orders from a federal judge and it's unclear who's implicated, CNN reported, adding that arrests could come as soon as Monday. The Wall Street Journal reported that at least one person has been charged, citing people familiar with the matter that it didn't identify. The developments come as billionaire Paul Singer, president of Elliott Management Corporation, has been injected into one of the biggest mysteries of the Trump era, who paid for the much-discussed Russian dossier on the man elected president almost a year ago. A conservative website said on Friday it first hired Fusion GPS, the firm that later produced research on potential ties between Trump and Russia, as part of an effort to seek dirt on what was initially a sprawling field of 2016 Republican presidential hopefuls. The Washington Free Beacon, which is backed by Singer, hired Fusion in October 2015 to research Trump and other Republican candidates, the New York Times reported late Friday. But the site's editor, Matthew Connetti, wrote in a blog post that it had no connection to the salacious dossier on Trump prepared by a former British spy. Meanwhile, two of the congressional probes into Russian election interference are becoming mired in partisan sniping as Republicans focus on the origin of the dossier, a thread the White House and its allies have used to try to shift the focus away from Trump. A former U.S. intelligence official has denied Republican suggestions that the dossier could have been insufficient to justify surveillance as part of a U.S. investigation into Trump and his associates. The Washington Post reported earlier this week that Hillary Clinton's campaign and the Democratic National Committee paid millions to a Washington law firm, which in turn paid Fusion GPS to produce at least part of the 35-page dossier prepared by Robert Steele, a former British intelligence officer.